Hello, good morning, students. I hope you all are very good, right? So, children, welcome back to your science class. I hope you all are very good, right? So, children, today we are going to start. Yes, we are going to start a new assignment in our science notebook. Okay, so for that assignment, actually, this assignment is based on two chapters, that is chapter number 6 and chapter number 7. Okay, because these both chapters are related to birds, right? So in first chapter we have studied about birds and their bodies, and in second chapter we have studied about nesting habits of birds, right? So today we are going to do two interesting activities, or we can say two interesting questions based on these two chapters. Okay, so I hope you like today's class and you will enjoy while doing it. Okay, so before starting today's class, let's see that how weaver bird weaves its nest. Okay, let's see through a short video. Here in this picture you can see a weaver bird is using twigs, leaves to weave its nest. Yes, so a weaver bird is, see how brilliantly it is just weaving its nest. Now see, it is collecting the leaves, dried leaves, yes, and then it is just stitching it to weave its nest. Yes, see how it is weaving so beautifully. They are doing it. Yes, so how beautiful it is now looking, right? See, and it has completed this nest in one day only, right? In one day it has completed this whole nest, and see how beautifully it has complete. Yes, see, yes, we never assume na that how it can make such a beautiful nest, right? See, after completing it, it is looking like this. See how beautiful it is looking, and it is having a narrow opening, and from this side it just get inside the nest and it comes out of the nest also, right? So I hope you enjoyed. Yes, children, I hope you enjoyed watching weaver bird weaving its nest. Yes, now let's see today's assignment. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy doing today's assignment because it is really having fun, right? Because we already know each and everything. Okay, so first of all you will write today's date, that is 29 December 2020, and then you have to write down assignment 7.5. okay, now give any two examples of each of the following, right? So name any two perching birds, right? So perching birds, we know that they are having, yes, they are having toes, yes, that can hold the trees very properly. Yes, and they can, fly from one tree to another tree, and they can even sleep with the help of their toes. Yes, holding a branch firmly, they can easily sleep on the tree, and that is why they are known as perching birds, because they used to roam from one place to another. Yes, and they can easily perch on trees, right? So they are known as perching birds. So they are, yes, parrot, and what else? Yes, parrot, crow, cuckoo, sparrow. There are many birds, yes, but we have to write only two, so we are writing only two, parrot and crow. Okay, now here comes wading birds. So wading birds, which kind of birds are these? Yes, these birds are having long and thin legs. Yes, and they can easily wade through water. Yes, they can wade through water in search of food. Yes, and they are like heron and crane. Yes, even kingfisher also is just like the wading bird only, because it also search its food by wading in water. Yes, now next is scratching birds. So scratching birds, we all know that hen is a scratching bird and quail is a scratching bird. Quail is, yes, you know na, quail, तीतर कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में. Yes, तो quail is also a scratching bird. Okay, scratching birds are the birds that used to scratch on the ground. Yes, yes, to search its foods or to hide its food, they are doing scratching on the ground. That is why they are known as scratching birds. Yes, and they have very strong toes. Okay, now next is birds live in hole on the trunk of a tree, है ना. कौन से ऐसे birds हैं जो कि hole में रहते हैं? So one bird is woodpecker, as we all know. Yes, and second bird that lives in hole of a tree is known as owl, right? Owl also lives in a hole, right, students? Now we have to write down the name of two migratory birds. So we all know that what are migration. Yes, migration is when a bird is moving from a colder region to a warmer region for some time. Yes, to protect themselves from the cold harsh weather of that particular place. Yes, so or of the year. Yes, so that is why they are known as migratory birds. So examples are Siberian crane and yes, Arctic tern. Right, so I hope you have understood this question very well. Yes, give any two examples of each of the following. Perching birds are parrot, crow, etc. Wading birds are heron, crane, kingfisher, etc. Scratching birds are like hen, quail. Yes, and birds live in hole on the trunk of a tree are woodpecker and owl. Yes, migratory birds are like Siberian crane and Arctic tern. Okay, now let's move on to next question. Okay, so let's start. So children, our next question is draw the following. Okay, you have to draw any two types of beaks. So first beak I have drawn of a duck, broad flat beak. Okay, there is a hole in its beak now, so I have made this broad flat beak. Okay, next I have made a strong sharp hooked beak. Okay, so if you think you can make any other beak, you can make that also. Okay, so you have to make any two types of beaks, and you have to make these beaks on the white part of your copy. Okay, white blank paper is there on your copy. In your copy is interleaf. On one side it is lined page, and on the other side it is blank page. So on that blank part you have to draw. I'll show you. Children, it is my register, but you are having this kind of notebook in which you have English lines. Yes, 4-line notebook is there with you. Yes, and here blank sheet. So on this blank space you have to draw the diagrams, right? See children, here two types of feet or claws you have to draw. So I have made sharp hard claws like of scratching birds are having. Yes, and here I have made webbed feet. Yes, so in this way you can make drawing of these beaks and claws. Okay, now our last part of this question is to draw the nests. Okay, let's see how we can make nests also. Okay, let's see. So I hope you have understood how you have to draw the beaks. You can easily make. Okay, so try to make it on your own. Okay, don't take others' help. Try to make it on your own and practice it. Okay, because it will come in exams. Okay, children, so our last part of this question is two kinds of nest. Okay, you can make any kinds of two nest, and you can make a weaver bird's nest I have made, and I have made second nest which is of penguin, as it is made up of stones and pebbles. So I have made it like this, but I know that you can make much better than me, right? So try to make it on your own and try to make it on the very properly, and try to make it on your own. Okay, don't take others' help. Try to practice it and then make it. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed today's class. Yes, so children, you have to do this work in your science notebook. Kindly do your work in science notebook in neat and clean handwriting. Yes, and regularly do your work so that there will be no burden on you all, right? So I hope you enjoyed today's class. So tomorrow we will do chapter revision and I'll give you MCQs and you have to find out the correct answers of them. Okay, so stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, students.